We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. American Declaration of Independence, 1776. Men are born and remain free and equal in rights. Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen, Paris, 1789. Free, white, and 21. Traditional American saying. At the dawn of the 21st century, the American Congress appointed a task force to investigate the veracity of a persistent rumor that the U.S. Capitol building, among other official structures in Washington, D.C., had been built by the labor of black slaves. Rumors to this effect had existed for some time, but recent revelations of receipts for payments for slaves found in the Treasury Department had lent them new credence. Accordingly, Congress created the Slave Labor Task Force in order to investigate the rumors and decide what, if anything, the federal government should do in response to them. In 2005, the task force released its report entitled History of Slave Laborers in the Construction of the United States Capitol, concluding that the rumors were true. Soon after it was finished, in the 1820s, the Capitol began to be called the Temple of Liberty, because it was dedicated to the cherished ideas of freedom, equality, and self-determination. How, then, can a building steeped in those noble principles have been constructed with the help of slave labor? The first step in the Capitol's evolution was taken in the last decade of the 18th century and was in fact assisted by the toil of bondsmen, mainly slaves rented from local owners to help build the Capitol and the city of Washington. The irony of slaves helping to build America's Temple of Liberty is potent. It is instructive, however, to recall that other landmarks of American freedom were also built with a similar labor force or in other ways intertwined with the institution of slavery. Faneuil Hall, for instance, Boston's celebrated Cradle of Liberty, was given to the city by a slave owner whose fortune was founded on the slave trade. America's oldest lending library, the Redwood Library in Newport, Rhode Island, was founded in 1747 with the help of New England's largest slaveholder, Abraham Redwood. Two well-known Massachusetts leaders, Cotton Mather and John Winthrop, were also slave owners. Independence Hall was built at a time when slavery was widespread in Pennsylvania. Indeed, the colony's Quaker founder, William Penn, was also a slave owner. The report's conclusions led Congress to take several actions to rectify the historical record and acknowledge the role played by African slaves in building the Capitol. Unlike most congressional activities at the time, they represented a bipartisan effort, reaffirming the accord of both Democrats and Republicans. In 2007, Congress agreed to rename the Great Hall of the Capitol Visitors Center Emancipation Hall, in honor of the slaves who helped build it.